Welcome to the Circle of Fifths and Scale Catalog tutorial. This is where you'll load the scale you want to study. To load a new scale, either open the scale catalog from the main hub or tap the shortcut button. The catalog contains all 2,048 possible scales, organized by mode count. Each card displays a scale graph, its default name, and the half-whole interval formula. Source scales appear in orange. Their modes are gray. Symmetric scales carry a special icon, and bitriadic hexatonics carry another icon. Both are powerful for composition and improvisation. If you'd like to bookmark a scale, tap the heart. Resize cards with the slider or search with the magnifying glass. Use Source to see only source scales, Chord to view chord-based scales, and so on. You can also filter by note count using the picker or type the scale's name directly. Once you've found your scale, tap its card to load it into the circle of fifths. Rotate the outer ring to change the root. The piano keyboard updates to match or switch to guitar fretboard or tabs. You can resize this panel by tapping the divider once, then dragging it up or down. Tapping the enharmonic button toggles sharps and flats for keys with multiple spellings. Hit the play button to hear the scale. Rotate the inner ring to browse this scale's modes. That actually loads the selected mode into the app. You'll see the mode number and an S if it's the set source. You can also mark your scale as favorite with this button. If the scale is symmetric or hexatonic, you will see the icons appear here. With lock-off, rotating changes only the mode or the key, from C Ionian to C Mixolydian to C Dorian, and so on. With lock-on, you browse modes of the root, G Mixolydian, D Dorian, etc. If you land on B Dorian and want to know its source, tap Source. You'll jump back to A Ionian since B Dorian is the second mode of A Ionian. Use the arrows to rotate modes or keys one step at a time for incremental exploration. Switch between note names and scale degrees to see functional differences. Ionian is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mixolydian has a flat 7. Dorian has a flat 3 and flat 7, and so on. This is level 1 in Tessitura Pro, just the scale and its related modes on the circle of fifths. You can turn any scale into a chord scale, tap the chord scale button, and Tessitura lists only those chords that fit the scale on the root. For Ionian, you'll see major 7, major 6, and so on. For Dorian, minor 7 and major 7 won't appear because it doesn't fit. Let's say you choose Dorian and pair it with a minor 7 chord. Tap minor 7 and the circle updates. You can choose to see how the chord fits inside the scale with this button. Now the chord tones and tensions button is enabled. Tap it to reveal the chord tones and tensions for Dorian paired with a minor 7 chord. You'll also see that reflected in the piano keyboard. Now, when you view the exercise, the app will use notes from your scale, and the accompaniment track will use your chord. If you just want to hear the notes in context without a groove, then you can choose Chord. This is level 2 in Tessitura. Finally, you can add a substructure of your scale as an upper structure. To choose a substructure, tap this button. Now the catalog will only show substructures of the current scale. Make sure to set your filters in the search view if you want to filter your options. For example, if you choose 5 notes, the app will only show 5-note scales that fit inside the current scale. Tap to load a scale as an upper structure. Now you'll see where that substructure fits inside your scale in this panel. You can see all the occurrences of it inside the circle with this button. Remove it with the trash button. To see them one by one, deselect the All button and browse with this button. Here, you'll see on which degree of the scale you'll find this upper structure. For example, inside Dorian, there are 3 minor pentatonics, one on the 1st degree, one on the 5th degree, and one on the 2nd degree. If you want to practice an upper structure on top of your scale, select the Use button. Now your exercise will only use notes from your upper structure, and you'll see that displayed clearly in the score. And that's all there is to the circle panel.